Greetings everyone and welcome back to the town of Karma in Rimworld, where in the last episode we managed to defeat the poison ship at long last, which means we can finally start to grow things with some success. However, not only did we do that, I've also off camera set up the various operations that are necessary to try and take apart all of the useful bits of the mechanoids. We're also going to be using those useful bits of the mechanoids to get us some more components. Hopefully we will get up to 30 components. We only need 11 to get there, and then we can just make more components over time. The other thing, now this one took me significantly longer. I've made very slight adjustments to the priorities just to kind of solidify a person's primary role. There were a couple of people where it could be quite vague or ambiguous what role they were really serving as their primary. But I've gone through and I've made some adjustments there. I won't really go over the exacts of that. However, you will notice that they now all have very, very different uniform names. We have very, very different uniforms. As usual, I've chosen the less likely used terms for what they're doing. A little bit of poetry, a little bit macabre. We have the blood singers, who are our soldiers. We have the artificers, who are our laborers. And labor is a very general one now. It basically means there's no particular job that person was doing outside of like constructing and crafting and that sort of thing, mining as well. We have the flesh smiths, who are our medics. We have the silver tongues, our negotiators, our traders. The food smiths, they make the food, and the earth singers, who grow the food. So there we are. Those are the outfits. You can assume that I've gone to great length in order to equip them properly. I'll give you one or two examples, actually, just so you know what we're doing here. For example, let's go with the flesh smith. Has to wear a surgical mask. That means no gas masks for the flesh smiths. And later on, I may set up other zone restrictions specifically for these types of people. They can wear thermal pants or cargo shorts. Those are their only two choices for lower body garments. In terms of the upper body, they have to wear scrubs, so that completely cancels out anything else that is worn on that particular layer. I think scrubs is a middle layer, or it might be a top layer. But they can't... Oh no, it is a middle layer. They can wear the parka, overalls, jacket, fur coat, duster, desert robe. Those are things that they can wear on their top layer of clothing. But the scrubs are definitely in the middle, and then we've got the cargo shorts or the thermal pants on the lower layer of clothing. And the others follow similar things. For example, foodsmith has to wear the chef jacket and has to wear the chef's hat. We have then the earth singers, who are a little bit less restricted, but they wear the garden vest. But in terms of headgear, there's no particular restriction there. The artificers, very little restriction. In terms of headgear, they can wear pretty much everything. They have to wear the construction jacket, but that's the only real thing that they have to wear. They also wear overalls. Almost all of them wear overalls if they can, because cargo shorts plus overalls, amazing combination. But there we are. I've set all of that up. My colonists are going to spend a little while getting dressed. It's going to take them a while. Now, some people are going to come back and they're just immediately going to drop off their gas masks, because that makes sense. Now, I would love it if they had the sense to put a gas mask on only if they had to go out, but I really don't think they do. You know what? That is annoying me, because it is basically just traipsing dirt around my colony. Always, always, always more dirt. And no, I have had enough. We are going to replace this with this instead. Let's get that there, and then we can have just the slabs. And all is well in the universe. Kind of. I mean, it's not really, but we'll pretend. Oh dear. Becca, DeNickel, Gun, and Buttercup have all got muscle parasites. Well, that is hopelessly bad. Let's have a look. Pain plus 20, manipulation minus 30, moving minus 30, tiredness times 200%. That is horrific. All of them just got that. That is a pretty horrible way to start the episode, but okay, you know, we're going to be playing on hard mode for a while. A lot of our people just got messed up. Gun, DeNickel, Becca, Wow, that's rough. Wow, Becca liking the white fur coat with the blue hair. That's a particularly striking combination, I must say. Now, Becca is our fleshsmith. In fact, actually, I should mention what people's roles are. Becca is the only fleshsmith that we currently have. Carly, Cola, Dewdrop, Laird, Outstar Walker, they are our artisans. We've also got Stinkbug and Fern and Buttercup, our earth singers. Oshawott, who is currently in cold storage, and Helene are our foodsmiths. We have Lisa, Tell, Armus, Gunn, Dinnickel as our blood singers, and NASA is our only silver tongue. On that note, though, Stinkbug. Dear sweet Stinkbug. Had a little bit of a chat. Found out that Stinkbug was just some sort of nickname that they were given. It says there that it's their surname. It isn't. They've assured me this is not the case. But really, their secret name is Amelia. So there we are. Welcome to the colony, Amelia. Wow. Okay, well, at least we've got that sorted, so we're not going to be traipsing stuff around. Oh, wow, we're really just burning a load of stuff, are we? Oof. What else are we burning? Just lots of rubbish, it seems. Carly has failed catastrophically while operating on a scyther. Ah, that's a shame, isn't it? Oh, well. I guess they're all dead. Sucks to be them, really. Alright, you need to be shut down as well. But I will allow everything, so let's bring everything in. I can't believe so many people got muscle parasites. That is such a horrible thing to have happened. Alas. Yes, we are building it. Fantastic. I think. Oh, we haven't put any of the things in there quite yet, but we're on our way. Right, I would actually like that to be cancelled. We got a few things back. Excellent. Let's make sure that we're not doing anything there. No. Suspend. There we go. Let's get everything sorted. Everything sorted, please. There we go. Fantastic. I do need to get some more walkways and stuff like that sorted out. But for the time being, I think things are generally okay, honestly, in the colony as it is. This room is going to get a little cold, though. Let me go ahead and hook up a vent between these two rooms there. Cargo pods. What did we get? Oh, we got quite a lot of meat. Very well. Let's go and get all of that quite a lot of meat. Also bring in more and more of the mechanoids and chop them up for their bits. Very important to have all of their bits, I assure you. Got quite a few components at this point. Quite a lot of components. We are up to 28. We're almost guaranteed of getting what we need now. I think... Oh no, we're just a little bit shy. Just a wee bit shy. Oh, thank goodness. There's an extra one. Uh-oh. We might actually not have enough. No, they do. Come on. Someone, please. Someone, anyone. Lisa, please. You are delivering things, I think. Someone, please use that component before it gets used on something else. Oh, my lord, I'm worried. Where is Lisa? Here you come. And... Oh, it's finished. Ha! We've still got an extra component. Oh my lord, so good. Right, okay, finally it is time to make components. Now, these are not cheap. They cost 25 steel. Take a little bit of time to do. I want to always have a certain amount of components. Let's always have 30 components. And I want you to start making more whenever it drops below 10. There we go. Sorted. That is absolutely amazing. Exactly what we need. We still had a couple more. Oh, fantastic. Wasn't nearly as bad as I thought. Alright, so Lisa is gone to work there. Fantastic. Now, let's have a look over here. We're making military fatigues. We shouldn't be making any pants. That's good. We're making construction jacks. We're making a bunch of things. You know what I think we need? I think we need to have a dedicated area, basically a little area where all we do is make clothing. How is our kibble doing? Oh, our kibble's not doing that well, actually. I'm afraid we're going to have to unsuspend this for a little bit. Oh dear. The death cow is back up to its usual antics. But yes, we're going to have to start butchering corpses, I fear. We do need the kibble at this point. Well, how's everything else going on? It's not going too terribly badly, I would say. You're heading out to gather all the various stuff that has fallen. Summer has begun, so it's going to start getting a little bit warmer now. But yes, I'd like the idea of setting this up properly. So let's go ahead and set down... oh, brilliant. It's already selected on limestone. Let me go ahead and set down these. 1, 2, 3, 4. How much room does that leave me? Leaves me 3. Good, good. On each side. Wonderful. That is exactly what I needed. And then on this, exactly the same. That will allow me to lay down some lighting in here. And you know what? I'm going to actually add some redundancy to my power network by doing that. But then I'm going to drop in... Ooh, that being said, perhaps I'm going to get rid of these two as well. I could have workbenches down there. But I would like some lighting in here. So one right above there, I think, would be marvellous. There we go. Loads of people getting all the things done. I approve. There we are. Power is being run through. Excellent. Absolutely excellent. We should have had quite a lot of metal from all of the mechanoids that we just took apart, which is grand. We're currently making some more components, which is equally great. Minor break risk. There are going to be a lot of people who are very, very unhappy for a little while. Wow, more kibble. Okay, well maybe we don't need to start breaking everyone up. Oh dear. Becca? Really? Wake up. Go eat. Now. How on earth did you let yourself get to the point of starvation, Becca? My goodness. But I'm just going to let them store whatever they want in these for now. I'll probably set this up off camera just to make things easier. So you don't have to just watch me faffing around with that. Let's go for some miscellaneous. Can I make it out of anything else? No, I can't. Okay, well, you know what? Sure, I'm going to place one there, I'm going to place one there. And then I am going to go to production, and I am going to make... Can I make this out of anything else? I could make a uranium tailoring bench. I need 1,500 uranium. Okay, I'm not making a uranium tailoring bench. Would have been funny, but I'm not going to be doing that. Really? I can make a plasteel one? Sure. You can have some plasteel trailer. That seems a horrible waste of plasteel. Whereas steel, I mean, I've got a lot of it. That's quite a lot of steel needed, though. Yeah, my steel is fairly low right now. I just used enormous amounts on those. So, yeah, we're going with plasteel. Simply because I'll actually be able to build those in the near future that way. There we go. And I'm also going to change the flooring a little bit in here as well. So we'll just do that. And add in some nice mosaic there. And we'll probably have some plant pots at the top. Just to make this place a little bit nicer. I think it'll be lovely. On that note, how about making some extra plant? Actually, we're going to need to get some more. In fact, I am going to reduce this. Details, I would like this to be much closer to the colony. Maybe about 40 at most. It's fine. The rest you can do as usual, but I don't want you just going out there and bringing... just going and collecting one thing at a time. I'll have others haul the stuff in. There we go. That'll be a little bit more efficient, I feel. Alright then. Alright. Outside Walker, how are you doing health-wise? There you are. You're no longer dependent on smokeweed. How marvellous. Just in time for you to become dependent on it again. We'll make a bit of smokeweed. We'll see how it goes. It'll hopefully improve people's joy. They won't use it if they don't need it, though, so that's the main thing. Is this will prop up their joy if they have insufficient amounts of it. It's not just something they're going to take until they become addicted to it. I mean, hopefully. I mean, if they do take it until they become addicted to it, it's because I'm doing a bad job of keeping them happy. Alright, let's go ahead and do all that. There we go. Alright, let's have a quick gander at you. Right, you're not actually wearing very much, and that is likely because you do not have... Yeah, you don't have any of the required items, really. Okay, fantastic. This should give you... There we go. Twice as fast now. I'm actually going to deconstruct that. Unfinished cowboy hat. I'm going to cancel this. There we go. Bulk goods trader. Ooh, okay. Fantastic. Let's see. NASA, let me have a quick look at your gear. You've got the hat. You have not yet got the very swanky, nice shirt. But go ahead. Let's go and have a chat, shall we? We can buy some boars. Not really what I want, though. I will be honest. We're not getting rid of Smaug. That's just not happening. Might get rid of the pups, though. We'll have a consideration on that one. Gold. No, I don't want to get rid of that. The Kevlar helmet is good. Human leather cowboy hat. Also very good. Got 5 Kevlar helmets. That's amazing. We don't need that many. Genuinely, we don't. Let's see. What else do we have? A chef's hat. It's poor, but I wouldn't actually mind taking it. It's 50 quid though, and I could probably just grow my own, really thinking about it. Thermal pants there, which is particularly nice. Got various pants of our own. We're just going to sell these because no one is allowed to wear pants anymore. So we're just going to get rid of those straight away. Superior cargo shorts there. We're going to get rid of all of these pants. There we are. I just won't make any more, so we should be fine. Go juice we could purchase. Not something I'm that fussed about, that one. I could take all of their steel. That would make things so much easier for me for a while. Also, all of their medicine, thinking about it. Wouldn't mind getting some more human leather for trade. Devil Strand, I haven't really got enough to make use of, but at the same time, it's something I could eventually start making myself, so I will keep it. As for food, we do not need any of that. Okay, that's not too bad. We're going to spend 2,000 on it, but it's not terribly bad. And hopefully we can very quickly bring all of that in. There we go. How long has this got? It's only 51% grown. How hot is that room? Not too bad. 19. Actually, it's colder than outside. This one's maintaining its correct temperature. This one sort of is. Very nice and warm in there. Alright, who's my... Wow! Very nice work. Wow, what are you wearing? You are wearing the construction jacket and the cloth overalls. You're very, very, very fast. Well done, you. I approve. But there we are. We've got ridiculous amounts of steel now. We shouldn't have to worry about that for quite some time, actually. We should be good for steel for quite a while. Now, the day-night sensor is kicked in, which is grand. Down here, I wonder, can I have drugs in here? Can I store drugs on these? Manufactured? No, just these sorts of things. Well, that's fine. That's alright then. Well, I'll allow those to be equipped as I set up previously. Trade ship is passing by. It's pirate merchant. I don't think we really need to trade anymore at the moment. I think we're good for now. Let's just haul everything in if we can, though. That would be great. That should allow us to get plenty, and I mean an awful lot of things there. I'm going to cancel this. We'll just get back those components. Alright, I think we're in a fairly solid position. At this point, I wouldn't mind starting to look into a couple of the other things that we can set up now. Deep drilling might be useful. Allows you to build deep drills for extracting resources from deep underground. You'll need a ground-penetrating scanner to find the resource. Might be worth it. Might be worth looking into that one. Or we can start going into prosthetics and that kind of thing. Vitals monitor. I do need a hospital. I still need that. I need a ground penetrating scanner as well. Got all kinds of turrets now too. Allows production of the deadly close range shredder turrets. That might be nice for certain areas. Multi-barrel weapons, powered armor. Mortars would be an interesting one because I could use it to shell a ship until it wants to come and fight me. I'm actually going to go and do that. Since I really want to encourage them to fight me on my terms, if I can shell just an enemy ship until they have to come to me, then that's just going to make everything that I do so much easier. Right, I would like all of these brought in, please. All of those brought in. Same there. All brought in, please. Excellent. That's Star Walker enjoying her room there. Now, let's have a quick gander. We can make an ornate square plant pot or an ornate plant pot. I want to change the details, so I don't want to make those. Plasteel, silver, steel, jade, gold. Pretty much anything except for stone blocks, in fact. And I would like maybe 2 of them. And then I would also like a small sculpture. Likewise, nothing... Oh, only stone blocks. I could just clear all of these. That would be so much easier. Alright, there we go. Let's get those on the make. But these have now been set up, and they'll both have access to this. I'll set up the production orders off camera, because there's going to be a lot of messing around with me trying to work out what I want each one to be doing and things like that. And it's not something that we really need to record, I feel. We're doing okay in here. The hay grass, we've got a ridiculous amount of hay grass. Have we actually started to butcher these yet? It does not appear that we have. That is a little bit frustrating. Why is that then? Where... Oh, Tiny's pregnant. Fantastic. But where is... Helen, you should be working on cooking. So what are you doing? And why aren't you doing what I expect? You're making meals. Are we just shy of the amount of meals that we need, perhaps? Ah, that could be it. Let me have a quick look. Ooh, yeah. We haven't quite got enough simple meals. Right, well, I'm going to kind of watch Helen for a little while. We want to know exactly where she's going. But overall, I'm fairly happy with what we've managed to get done here. I'm going to have to start checking on people's health again. For example, Gunn, Nickel, Becca definitely, Lisa. No, it looks... Oh, there we are. Gunn, Armus, they've both got a little bit. NASA, a little bit. Helen, she's fine. Tal. Generally speaking, people shouldn't need to go out of the colony for much. So by and large, they shouldn't be getting unhealthy. But now that we have the means to, let's go ahead and make these areas just a wee bit nicer, shall we? Let's do something like this all the way around. Like so. That's not quite what I meant to do there. In fact, actually, let's do this like that. And then we'll cancel these and then fill it with concrete. Over here, we don't need much. I'm going to go with regular more floors, and we'll just have some limestone out here, I think. Something along those lines. I don't really think we need to get rid of those. That's fine. That's the aesthetic, really. But we've got so much steel that we can happily get all of this done now. And just stop walking in all the dirt all the bloody time. So this should be fine. And all of our artisans... rather, our artificers, they have all. They can wear the gas mask. So the ones who are meant to be out mining and the likes, yeah, they're good with that. It's fine. There we go. In fact, you know what? Let me have a look at this. I think artificers specifically should be our haulers. Artificer. So we've got Cola, Carly, Dewdrop, Laird, and Outstar Walker. You should be a hauler. Laird, you don't do it. Dewdrop, hauler. Cola, hauler. Carly, I think, was also a hauler. Let me just double check. Yep. Cola. Okay, so they've all been set up. I do not want our Bloodsingers doing hauling. Bloodsingers specifically. So, Nickel, Gunn, Armus, Tel, and Lisa. Let's find you, Gunn. Good, you're a cleaner. Nickel, you are now a cleaner. Armus, cleaner. Tel, cleaner. And Lisa, cleaner. Now that should keep them indoors more often. If they're cleaning, you don't go halfway across the map in order to clean a spot. You just clean indoors, which should ideally keep that from getting too bad. Becca is going to be a hauler. I'm just going to hope that Beckett is okay. I may need to change that. We'll see. But for the time being, things are okay. Minor break risk. It's alright. We'll get that sorted. Look at the difference that has made, though. Look how much better this area looks now. We will actually just have a limestone blocks there and there, though. That should be good. I am going to slowly, over time, go through and replace all of the walls with limestone where I can. There'll be a couple that I might not, but generally speaking, I am going to do that. Like, yeah, these patchwork walls, it's not something I particularly appreciated. I don't really like it. Right, I would like... Oh, it's an awful plant pot, really? Stone-faced combat. This piece is shaped like dozens of nephews and clowns eating tomatoes together. The overall composition is very static. A partridge stands behind the focal point, and the bloody clowns have even managed to make it into my Rimworld game. Really, clowns? You are particularly persistent. Wow, it's actually got a negative beauty. So yeah, that one's going. That one's not staying. Sorry. Bye. 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 I'll take another one. Thank you. This one's good, though. Cuboid number 6. This work bears an image of a laird working on a circuit breakers research project with a look of gleeful fascination. The work appears to be exceptionally complex. If you squint your eyes, the very static composition of the image reveals the outline of a cheetah, while the overall composition is well balanced. This artwork refers to Laird finishing research on circuit breakers in the 3rd of spring. You literally carved a plant pot into a magic eye painted. That is... Fern, that is skill. That is skill that's bordering on heresy, but it is glorious, and I approve. I approve deeply of said skill. Please keep it up. We'll get that installed in there, just so that, you know, everyone is pretty happy with it. Also, I'm going to tidy up this room just a wee bit. We don't want things in these particular locations. There we go. Alright, I'm pretty happy with the way things are going right now. We do need to get this stuff together. So, oh, there we are. I can clearly see that Helen has been doing some work at the very least. Let's have a look. How people's needs... I butchered a human like... Oh, it was NASA who did it. Helen, what were you doing? What are you doing, Helen? You just still cooking. Okay, well, I guess. I mean, cook simple meals. You started if it drops below 20. You know what? Take it a little bit higher. Take it all the way up to 50 and then drop it if it drops below 20. But otherwise, don't worry about it, really. Much prefer you just carry on. Honestly, I really would. Things aren't going too terribly badly. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way things are going right now. Where are you off to, Coda? You're going to go and haul things. No, that's fine. Right, in between this episode and the next, I will set up the production orders for the various items of clothing that we're going to need so that everyone can get their jobs done. I will also set up all of the equipment racks to be able to hold those clothes. It shouldn't take me too long to get all of that done. And yeah, at this point the colony's starting to... It's transitioning from the survival phase, which was most of the other game. I drew it out a little bit because, you know, I was prettifying the fortress where I didn't need to. But now we've moved into making what we've got just work better phase, which we're probably going to be in for a fair old while. But I hope you're enjoying this series as a whole, and I welcome any feedback down in the comments section below. Remember to like if you like, and sub if you haven't. But until next time, take care, everyone.